Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Technique Thursday. Today, we're going to have some fun with the Wash Away Bible page kit, and I'm going to try out these Prima watercolored pencils. I had bought these before we moved and never really had a good chance to play with them, so I'm going to play with them today. So I've done 2 coats of prep on here with my Art Basics clear gesso. And let's see, we will just get started. So today's verse is in Psalm 51:2. Wash away all my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. So I had this idea in my head for these cute little clothes and my sudsy sin soap. And so yeah, we're gonna go and play with this today. So let's get started with our background. I wanted to do kind of a blue, so I'm kind of looking here and going 6471. So that's got to be probably these 2. So we'll pull these out and do a little bit of, I'm just going to like color in here and just do some sort of like, just some random coloring, and then I'm going to take my water brush and move this around. We'll see how that works. I don't know how this is going to turn out because I've not tried it before. So wait, I think we'll use the big water brush. And sorry if there's shadows. I'm just trying to get some of the water going here. Today I had to shoot videos, and now that Hubs and I, we share space. So if he's on conference calls all day, I can't be shooting videos, so yeah, right? He's got to know, like, I got to chat with my gals from Praise and Pray. Hello. So what's going on today, ladies? What's happening? What's new and exciting in your world? Tell me, comment, let's see. Oh, look at that. That's not good. Today I'm working in my KJV Bible. And so was the last video I did. I'm really enjoying, I love the thickness of these pages, but the KVG version is very hard to understand. I grew up with it, but it's still hard for me to understand sometimes. So I'm just going to take my baby wipe and wipe that blue off. And then I'm going to look on this little pencil thing and go 47 looks like grass. So let's pull out find 47 and just going to do some coloring down here. So yes, I'm shooting this video more towards evening, and we're having, well, we think we're having a storm. I don't know. The weather's so crazy here. Our whole summer was really hot and dry, and then when we got here, I ran the well dry trying to water my grass because it was so bad. And the neighbor says to me, don't water your grass. In September, it'll turn green. So I'm like, what do you mean in September it's going to turn green? Well, sure enough, September hits, and all we've got is rain going on here. So, and the storms, like living in the mountains is so different. I've lived in this province of Alberta my whole life, but I have not. So I thought I knew what went on in Alberta. I do not know what goes on here. This living in the south, it's hot, it's dry. I almost feel like I live in the desert. And we have so many different bugs here. And we have different everything here. It's kind of crazy. So let's put that aside. Oh, yellow. I wanted yellow. So let's pick 16 here. And I'm going somewhere with this, really, I am. My light is shining, and I'm sorry for blinding you. I'm trying to look in my camera and pay attention to my page all at the same time. So let's get that green off and mush in some yellow here. Don't you like my artistic term? I'm going somewhere with this page. I am. Trust me on this. We're going somewhere. These pencils are beautiful to work with. Wow, I'm really digging them. So I'm just going to blend kind of these 2 together in here. And I like to make swirls with everything. I know I'm kind of crazy. So then I'm going to give this a quick dry. It's just a light dusting of yellow, if you can see. Big shadows here going on, but I have an idea. Actually, I got this idea from my sister today. She was talking about doing a sun on her page. So I got out this Tim Holtz stencil. It's called Rays. And I thought if I just did like the top little bit of this in sun, I thought it would be kind of fun. So I'm going to try to look in this pack and see if we can get more of maybe a 6 and a 7, or even an 87. Let's try 6 first, see what happens. Now we're 6. It says this one's 6. That doesn't look yellow to me, but okay, let's give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. We'll try it on 1. I'm just going to color in the stencil and then take the brush. I guess I can't talk with the pencil in my mouth now, can I? That's not going to be that much darker. What should we do? Should we dab paint maybe? Let's change it up. Let's grab some paint. This is the first one I grabbed. It's a Studio 71 yellow. I'm just going to dump out my little tray here. Put a little bit of yellow in it. Grab a sponge. I have to get one. I'm still finding out where everything is in my studio, so I apologize. So, see, we're going to change it up. We're just going to grab paint now. I was doing pencils. Maybe I didn't dry it enough. But hey, let's have fun, right? It's all about having fun. And about being in His Word, and I meditate on the scripture before I do the videos. So I kind of am in the zone of, you know, God, and I think, you know, that we're here and God washes away those transgressions. He washes away all that, our sins, and if we ask Him for forgiveness, He will forgive us. And now only if I could be that nice to other people, because I worked hard. I did the forgiveness journal, and, you know, I wish I could be as beautiful as Jesus and forgive people easily, which I have a hard time with. So that is a whole another thing I believe I have to do, is work a little more on forgiveness. So okay, we have that done. I'm just going to put that on the side because we don't want to get that all over our Bible. So we will wash that up later. I kind of have hope elements on here. I have a little bit of everything on here. And this page is not what I was envisioning, but you know what? We're good to go. It's all going to be just fine. We will work around it. That's why I don't love scripted videos. I love to just go, hey, this is what happens in the studio. And sometimes things work, and you know what? Sometimes they don't. But, you know, and it's easy to just go grab another Bible and say, oh, look, I'm perfect. But I am nowhere near perfect. Gosh, no. And I just love to do this and share with everyone. So I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them. Now, the blue, I want a little bit more blue in here because it's kind of got this line going on. So where's that water brush? See, we've got so much going on here today. Just gonna move this in here a little bit. So we have a little bit of blue going into this sun, even though we're gonna put the words across it. A little bit of blue in here. I love pencils. I love it especially for, you know, tight little elements and spaces. That's what pencils are really good for, is getting into those spaces. And I can just hear the wind whipping outside. It's very windy where I live. So things are there one minute and things aren't there the next. And And I was covering up my cucumbers with these old curtains that these people left here for us. And don't you love the left-hand coloring here when you're right-handed? So they left this really interesting curtains. So I didn't really care for them, so I'm using them to cover up my cucumbers. Because I'm not really sure as well what the gardening season is here. So I've got these new books coming that I got from the library that one of my neighbors suggested. Sorry, not the library, from Amazon, about what to grow in this neighborhood and what, you know, how long it grows and when to plant it. So I'm learning. I'm learning. Lots of fun. Always an adventure. Okay, things are looking good. And now it's pouring rain and the sun is shining in my window. So I'm going to try to not have a big, what do you call that? What am I talking about, people? Big shadow. So my little Scan and Cut did not want to cut these little guys out. Oh my gosh. My little clothesline, it was being really fussy. So I took a black pen and I tried to go over the black lines with a pen. And it still made them jiggly. And I made it in 2 pieces so that if your page isn't as long as that one, then we can just overlap it or cut it or whatever you would like to do. So I think I'm just going to put it here. Let's see if that's going to work. I want to kind of try to line this up. We'll put it to there. We could even move it over a little bit more, I think. So I want to make sure I get all the little clothes on the clothesline. Oh my gosh. Talk about those clothes. It took me forever to make those little clothes. I seriously worked on them for almost 2 days. 2 days just to get them so that they looked kind of half decent. Yeah. And then I changed my mind. And then, you know, things happen, right? Things happen. There, that looks a little more straight. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. Cut that off, paste it somewhere here, and we'll get to work. So when I was doing that, I thought, oh gosh, I love all these little, what are those sins, right? What are those sins that we have? What are the big sins? The commandments, right? Like, yes, we all sin, and it's all about God and His forgiveness, because without Him forgiving us, where would we be? He is an amazing Lord, and then He offers us grace and mercy. And, you know, I always think, oh my gosh, did I disappoint Him? Did I do something bad? Did I do something wrong? Maybe I'm missing something. Did I handle that conversation well? And I deal with people all day long, and you know, I try to be as sweet and kind as I can and understanding. So, you know, but we all have those days, don't we? All right, this is turning out quite cute. I always say that, right? I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And I kind of like the sun. So, what shall we start with? The little pink dress. Whoa. I'm not sure how the Scan and cut these little guys. Okay, he did pretty good. I don't know what he's doing over there. So we're going to just put her here and hope these all fit. And then I want to put the little words on it. Oh, goodness me. We've got all kinds of things happening here. I just thought these were adorable. They were worth all the all the fun I had making them. I have these little things, my little Scan and Cut's being silly. What is he doing? Maybe we'll swing this one this way. These little overalls took the longest to make. I'm sure you guys are very interested in how long it takes me to make elements, but some page kits go really fast, And there are a lot of page kits that can take me 2 to 3 days to make. So it, you know, kind of just all depends if things are working out. So there we go. Maybe move this guy over a little bit so that everything doesn't look so squished on this end. Okay, maybe not. We'll just leave it there. And then of course I had to have a laundry basket. I thought that was like a must, because that's what Jesus does. He takes our sins and he washes them away. And my favorite piece right here, the Sudsy Sin Soap. Just washing those sins away. I thought, I'm going to remember that for a long time. And then we have our Psalms. I guess I can put this here, but then I also want to put it on the little tag. I have such fun making these tags, and that's why there's always another little one included, is so that it can go on your oh goodness me, so that it can go on your tab. Or you can pick maybe one of the words you like, and maybe you want one of those on your tab too. So whatever works. And I was going to mention, I did check out my prices, and this is the new white I'm using. Look at this, Mako. Half price from the Avery Hundreds. I am pretty impressed, people. I am going to be ordering this again. This was a great deal. Now, I'm in Canada, so I'm not sure. In the States, it looked about half price as well. So check it out. I will leave a link below. And I like it. The colors are vibrant. It is a really nice little paper to work with. It cut great on the scan and cut. I thought maybe it'd pick up those lines or the words on the back, and it didn't. So all in all, it turned out really, really well. Got a little bit of a fix here. Maybe Lynn will work on that later when she's not on camera. So here we go. Just wanted to put a few of these down. I think I'll put the little words on the clothes, like in the example. See, scan and cut did not want to cooperate today. I don't know what he was doing over here. He was being a silly goose, because we want some of these cute little hearts running around. So, and there we have it. A fun little video. Didn't take us long at all, did it, to make this one? So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to continue to fuss and flutter with my little page kit, and I will see everyone over in Praise and Pray. Ta-ta for now. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.